I gotta get my fresh paper, boy, optimistic, inflicted the criminals in my vision, the place I visit while lifted. Moolah, I get it, the life I live, my decision. Told me to go and get it, I got it, so now I'm with it. Revolution of fury, the link got my vision blurry. I'm ballin' like Stephen Curry, go bangs in my mouth so purty. Trippy bring demolition, and I ain't talking no derbies. Absorb your flow like I'm Kirby, the light you tell will not hurt me.
Alright, I'm looking fine. Alright, what's up? It's your boy Guapin the Guap, aka Guapin. I did a poll yesterday asking what type of story y'all wanted to hear, like if y'all wanted to hear a scary story or y'all wanted to hear the first time the cops got called on me. Most of y'all wanted me to talk about the first time the cops got called on me, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I hope y'all like the story, and honestly I don't really remember that much of the story, but I can just tell y'all what y'all know and what I remember. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, to start off, this happened in 2016 because I was 15 years old and it was during the summertime, so it was kind of like, it was during like June or July, one of those, but it was 2016, not too long ago. But this was during the time I lived in Titusville at the time. So my brothers, they was outside in the backyard. They was playing with some white boy. His name was Mason, and so I was just in the house doing nothing. I didn't have nothing to do, so I decided to just go outside and go, do whatever they was doing, because I was bored. I didn't have nothing else to do, so I went outside to go play with them, right? And when I went outside, they was playing, like, I think kickball. I forgot what they was playing, but I decided to play with them. Long story short, Mason, he got into like an argument with one of my brothers, and I decided to step in because that's my brother, so I'm gonna help my brother. And so Jit picked up like this stick thing, and he started threatening to hit people with it, and he threatened that he was gonna hit me with it, and I wasn't having that. So I decided that I was gonna walk up to the dude, and he started trying to run, so I started chasing Jit, because I'm like, no, you're not gonna threaten me and then get away with it. And let me remind y'all, I was 15, and I was like, I had short temper, so it was easy for me to get mad, even if it was over something little. But I mean, it's just how it was back then. But now I've matured, so now I don't get mad that easy. So I ran up to the dude, and his house was really like right next to ours, so it was kind of like he didn't really run far. So as soon as he got to the door, I was like really already on top of him, like I was already feeling like already start hitting him. So as soon as he got to the door, he ran into the door, and I hit him twice before he actually like opened the door, because he was on top of the door, and when he opened it, he fell through the door, and that's when I accidentally walked in through the house. Like I walked into the house, and then he started crying and yelling and all that. And then his grandma and grandpa, they came out, and they was like, what's going on? And I'm still in the house, so like they looking at me like, oh, I'm finna call the cops and everything. And then I was just sitting there. I'm like, okay, I don't care, because he shouldn't have been threatening me or anything like that. So like I didn't have no worries. I was literally just standing in the house, just like looking. Then my brothers, they went to go get my mom and dad, and my mom came out, and she was mad at me. She was like real mad. She ended up telling me to get out the house. Then my dad came over, and my dad, he was defending me. He was like, oh, you should tell your grandson to stop doing this, because he was already like, he was a bad kid already. So it was kind of like, my dad was serious about like protecting us. So he was just saying like, oh, your child shouldn't have been doing this and that. He been hitting us and doing that stuff, and you need to control your kid and all that. And I'm just like thinking like, yeah, y'all really do need to control him, like, because he shouldn't have been threatening to hit nobody with nothing, even though he wasn't gonna do it. And after that, gonna try to run, like, no. And then the cops, they end up coming, and they start questioning me and everything that happened. I told them what happened, and they charged me with a battery and assault. I didn't get arrested or nothing. They just came over and they just asked me questions. And yeah, I guess that's it. That's the end of the story. If you want to hear more stories, hit me up, and please like this video, comment, please subscribe and share and subscribe. I hope you like the story. If you want to hear more, just hit me up and I'll do more. And to remind y'all, nobody's perfect. People always have problems no matter what. People go through a lot, and I would like to share these problems that I go with y'all. Alright, peace.
Demons be calling.